So I guess one of the reasons for applying is when I was at Cambridge University, and this is kind of representative of most vet schools in the US and the UK, there's a paucity of minority students, and mostly because they don't see anybody that looks like them. And in my year at Cambridge, I was the only black student. I was also the only black student out of all 6 years when I was there, and that hasn't really changed very much. So I've been working that diversity and inclusion space in the US, and the RCVS has been making inroads doing similar work in the UK, and it seemed like the perfect opportunity to mesh the two and kind of bring that to the forefront. One of the things that actually I wasn't expecting, but I'm excited about, is just speaking to and hearing about all the people that have become veterinarians but aren't practicing veterinary medicine. There's people that are working for DEFRA, people that are working for private entities, people that are working for big multinational corporations, and I think I'm excited to just to see where veterinary medicine has taken people, and to kind of highlight to potential candidates that there's more to veterinary medicine than clinical medicine. You don't have to do snots and shots for the rest of your life. Not that there's anything wrong with snots and shots, but there's so much scope that of work that you can do nationally and internationally. I think the keynote speaker was amazing. I was keynote probably 3 years ago, and I remember the nerves being like debilitating, and it was so wonderful just hearing somebody speak so eloquently. I don't think I spoke as eloquently as he did, to be honest with you, but just listening to the talk about what we're doing with conservation in England. I have worked in some conservation stuff in sub-Saharan Africa, but I didn't realize there was such a similarities between all the conflicts between the actual human versus people who want conservation versus people that actually live off the land. So I'm interested to hear the talk this afternoon, especially about the impact of having animals so close to humans. And one of the things that when that came up was the conflict with tuberculosis and badgers. And that's kind of like a huge talking point. So just kind of listening to more of those talks this afternoon and listen to people's opinions. I think it is important because I think one of the reasons why the RCVS is there is to foster the profession, right? And fostering the profession is essentially getting young people to consider actually applying to the veterinary school. And the fellowship engagement with the potential students is probably as close as you can get to getting potential vet students to actually have anything to do with the RCVS before they apply. So I think that's wonderfully important, and I'm excited to hear all the exciting things that they're doing. One of the things that I think when I noticed today when we were honouring the fellows, most of them have some sort of board certification after their name. They're a specialist in somebody or affiliated with some university, and it was wonderful listening to Niall talk about actually general practitioners, because I think they also have a legitimate voice. And I'm excited to see future fellows coming from general practice, and you just don't have to be a specialist to be a fellow. Each of the three categories, there's something you can contribute. You can even the knowledge category, you can do research in general practice. So I'm excited to see general practitioners have more of a voice in the fellowship program.